Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on West Coast. So some of you may remember after yesterday's episode we sorted all of this, but it's gone back. Interesting, is that because it's fill maybe? Let's give it a check. Should be able to take the grass. Strange, okay, let's fire this up. And let's put it back in the trough. That is really strange. Weird. That is really weird. Did it go in? Yeah, that's gone in. Alright, we've also got to muck these girls out. So I'm going to leave this on the back as a bit of counterweight, because this bucket is pretty heavy. It does hold quite a bit. Nice setup though, actually. Good contrast. The orange tractor and the stainless, well no, the galvanized, not stainless, galvanized bucket and galvanized frame back here. It's pretty cool. Alright, so just do that. And run through here. I struggle at seeing where the manure is, and of course it doesn't help when you have cows coming in. And the constant mooing and a pain in the, how do you say, derriere. So if you guys have enjoyed your week so far, I am you know, a lot of you know, for whatever reason, when I'm back in the UK, I struggle to get ambition, struggle to get going on Mondays to record the videos. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. I've got all the ambition in the world to get this week's worth of videos cranked out, and possibly even get started for next week, once we get through everything. Now, let's just hope the cows don't notice that the gates are wide open here. Because I'm not gonna... Wait, really? I'm not gonna shut them. We have trained our cows extremely well up here. They're very good. They don't notice a thing. And what I could almost do with is a smaller trailer up here. I mean, adding another vehicle to the map, which I'm not going to do. Well, not a vehicle, but another file, and just load the trailer and then all in one big sort of lot, dump it down here, which is something that I may end up doing. And this bucket unloads extremely slowly. That is an option actually to do that. Rather not use the Richard Weston for that. Like guys, I'm thinking about getting rid of vehicles that we don't use by any means all the time, and I am probably going to get rid of the man truck that we have for animal transportation. As of yet, I've still not got the pigs. Most of you guys know what I was talking about in yesterday's video. If you don't know, go back and check it out. I'm not going to repeat it in this one for certain reasons. I don't want people nitpicking mainly. I may start looking back at it, getting rid of certain stuff that we don't need. And knowing me, I'll end up talking about it in the video at some point. Especially once we get up to the yard. We'll have to wait and see. I'll be able to say more later. Well, I won't, but I'll know more tonight or whenever I render videos. Ideally, I'd like to get probably Friday's video done, so hopefully it's been a while, but we'll be back on the American map this weekend, or this Friday. A lot of people have missed that. I've had a few comments saying, when am I bringing that map back? The American one, I don't know. I don't get. I would say I don't get bored of it. I kind of do, because it is big equipment. It is doing the very similar thing on such a large scale. It just gets tiresome, to be quite honest. At the same time, I love using the... Is that manual there? Yep. I love using the big bud stuff. I think I am more mid-size equipment. Maybe edging on the small size equipment is where I get most enjoyment out of the game. Now people may consider the stuff I use large. Personally, I don't. Large equipment is the big bud stuff and all of that. Or then you're going to get people in the nitpicks and go, oh, no, that's extra large, actually. No, just keep it simple. It's small, medium, and large. But I must say, this tractor is amazing. I think the guy's name is Farmar66. He does fantastic work, he just doesn't release too much, which is a crying shame, because he does do amazing stuff. And it's always this older era tractor. And it kind of reminds me of the old... I know it's not by any shape or form. Really reminds me of the old Ford I used to see delivering manure down to the allotments in the place I grew up at. Because it was an older tractor. The shape of this really reminds me of the old Ford, for whatever reason. It was an old single axle wooden trailer. If I could get something like that for the game, I'd love it. Something that looks old, nasty, rotten away. Yeah, it'd be awesome. I'll drop that down. There we go, that's parked up, and I'm gonna try and make a conscious decision as well. Did that switch off? No, hang on. Did that? Why are you switching off? That off now? I'm trying to listen to see if it's got a switch noise. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's one of the things that Upton failed for on FSUK. Yeah. I mentioned it at the beginning of the week and I'm going to stick with it. I'm pretty sure... I will run the 240 back down to the yard. I'm pretty sure there's personal reasons for that map getting failed over there. I really do. Because it seems like they're being extremely pedantic about everything. And it seems like they've done that to a few people. With the other crap that gets let on FSUK, they don't allow simple stuff through. I mean, the site as a whole has not been letting good stuff up, and then they don't let other people's stuff up, which is... It's got nothing major, game-breaking wise with it, but they'll be picky about it. It's got to be perfect. That kind of gets me. So as we drive back, I don't think we had anything left up here to bring back. We'll probably come back at you once we're back down at the yard. So our pit of despair, I'll call that yard, because it is. Actually, we're not too far away from it. Let's enjoy the drive. Screw it. It's been a while since we've been driving this thing. It is our pit of despair. Okay, I'm far enough in the video where I will mention it. I watched Monday's video back, and now I mentioned it in yesterday's video, but quite far in. And I noticed what I feel people were on about. I've been recording West Coast at 30 FPS and rendering at 60, and I asked Dave and Sim about it, and Dave said a very valid point, and that's rendering at 60 FPS. It's going to be trying to add frames, so it's going to make it look more stuttery and laggy. Now, I use the frame laggy. It's not lagging. It just has the impression that it's kind of slow and the FPS isn't there, but it's not lag. the FPS isn't there. Lag is very different. Lag is where the tractor judders around, or it's a slideshow. And it's basically Adobe adding frames in. Now I'm recording this at 30 FPS. I'm going to render it at 30 FPS. I know some people are going to get antsy about it, but it's an experiment that I'm trialing and trying to see. Yesterday's video was recorded at 60, rendered at 60. Today's is going to be at 30 across the board. And the reason I'm doing that is this map, for whatever reason, I get shocking FPS on. Considering every other map I get a good 60 plus FPS. This map I can be from anywhere from 60, mid to high 50s, into the 40 FPS. And then once we get into the yard, which I'm about to see the spike in a second once I turn this corner, we'll be at 30 plus FPS. Mid 30s. Right now I'm at the low 40s, for example. So rendering at 30, there we go, there's the 30s. Rendering at 30, recording at 30, it's not going below 30, so it shouldn't look too bad. My experiment is going to be, yep, that always does this, is during the weekend I'm going to open up a new game save and put in most of these vehicles. Probably manually, to be quite honest. And see if it's the vehicles. I've got a feeling it's something to do with the machinery we've had on the map in the past, maybe? And that's the LT Master and the Fiat, the crawler tractor. If any of you remember that, that's caused us major FPS in the past. Major FPS issues, should I say. And I'm wondering if they've left something on this map that's really hurting the map more than anything. So that in itself, actually I think I need to remove the Fiat if I haven't already from my actual mods folder. We're going to see if restarting game save improves the FPS around the yard mainly, because it's mainly around here and the nearby fields. Where is our major operation? Around this yard and this field. It's kind of where I've set up home base, and I like this yard probably better than all of them, to be honest. It's more open. So we're figuring that out. It's going to be a slow process. As I said in yesterday's video, I don't want anyone's input on this. It's something that I am going to look and check out myself and ask Sim and probably Dave, as to be quite honest, they will give me the feedback that I need, and I trust them. Not saying I don't trust you guys, but people can be picky. I know their system specs, I know their stuff is fine, especially as far as Sim goes, and that's all I'll mention on that. So we will look at that. Hopefully Sandy Bay's video was, well, not Sandy Bay, Cobra's video is fine. More than likely will be. But it's something I want to get to the bottom of it, because, to be quite frank, it's irritating me. But we'll figure it out. And I know one person in particular is going to be happy with what I'm doing right now. And that's tidying the over there. We are going to get a weeder and clean up back over there. Now whether we do that now or later, I don't know. But we will figure something out with this. Because remember Dave told me a little trick with all of that. Okay, what else we got to do? This needs putting away. It's very much a lot of tidying up today. Yard work, I guess. And it has to get done at times, and people get annoyed with it. But it needs to be done. Now I may do a different thumbnail from what I've done in the past, and I'm thinking about doing something like that for American Truck. Which I may record an American Truck episode in a minute. How I usually do my videos is I'll record a couple of Farm Sim episodes and I'll record an American Truck, a Euro Truck, just to break it up. Because trust me guys, recording this for a while gets on your nerves. And as I've told a lot of you, the reason why I took such a break from streaming Farm Sim is I'm not getting bored of the game, I'm just getting irritated, to be quite honest. It gets very samey. And There we go. Hopefully you guys didn't see the screenshot there because I paused. Because every time I take a screenshot in this game, it lags. It does. I use lag. It stops. Physics stops everything. It takes a physical capture. So, just did that. And different style of thumbnail for once. Kind of symbolising yard work, I guess. Do highly recommend this sprayer. Graphically, it's not the best. Especially there. You can see the end of the wand on the pressure washer. But for the boom size, it's fantastic. Where is our pressure washer? Oh, right here. Thank you. Now, I've had my eye on the Challenger that I've been using on West Coast, not West Coast, Colbra, to get bored onto this map. And you know what? I'm not going to. We've got two articulated tractors, which one's a vintage, so we'll keep it around, of course. And we've got our modern day one. And then we have the Tito, again, vintage, but it still does the job. No problem. But I need conventional tractors around too. To be quite honest, I'm warming up to the Massey. No, I've always liked Masseys. People don't think I like them for whatever reason. I like Masseys, but as I've said before, the 240 shape. That's the shape Massey I grew up seeing. That's the shape Massey I like. I don't like the new style of the Masseys. I really don't. And then there was a real whacked out shape one. I think it was a 6000 series. It's just very weird front end. I think it was in the transactional period from that front end to the rounder one. I just don't like the way tractors have gone very rounded and styling orientated, especially Masseys and New Hollands, and very much so. Case is a prime example. Even John Deere. They're all doing it. Voltra. Fendt looks very aggressive. Fendt look just darn nasty. Nasty, evil looking. Alright, where's Mog? There she is. She could do with a clean by the looks of it and all. We'll put this away. Now we'll get the combine and we'll empty it up, put it on course play so we're actually doing something useful. We'll buy a weeder. So to be quite honest, the weeders have a good purpose, and like I've been saying, Rainbow Dave pointed this out to me, which I didn't even... I've known about it but didn't realise. I guess is the right terminology. I hate reversing this thing. Can never reverse it properly. Ah, you can sit there. Alright, and that one. And that's the dog downstairs. I don't think you guys can really hear the dog. Hopefully you can't. Actually, no, I hit the wrong button. Where is it now? Weeders. Yeah, that's 12 meters. That's 9, but it's got the cedar. We don't want that. We want this. Buy it. Yep. And I honestly, I just don't want to drive. I want to work. So we'll click through. This I'm going to get rid of. We don't need it. And I'm going to just keep the stuff that we actually need on the map. And go from there. And where is it? So you guys can definitely hear the dog right now. And it's, like I've said before, it's what happens when you have someone else that's never had a puppy before and doesn't know how to control a dog. I can't wait for them to start puppy classes. No doubt some of you are probably going to get a laugh out of that, but it's the truth. Because it is absolutely brutal at times. There's absolutely no control over it. There again, never had a dog before. Well, I don't think he's had a puppy before, let's just say that. Maybe wondering why can't I go upstairs? Reasons. Why can't I be with me up here? Yeah, again, reasons. I don't want to, I'm trying to work. I don't want to have to faff around with a dog. Right, so doing this, it fertilizes the field and also gets rid of all the little pieces we've missed. So although this grass is pretty destroyed because we've been moving stuff around, this is extra. This is when I want to do a live stream or a video doing grass. I don't care for it per se. Normally on everyone else's map this stuff isn't fertilizable. Some of you may remember I ended up plowing all of this up, which if I do restart the game save it's going to be a pain because that's going to have to happen. I plowed it, I reseeded the grass, so it's stuff I can fertilize, it's stuff that's actually properly usable. Which makes more sense up here. And personally I would have done that anyway on the map. Why bother using the grass that you can't fertilize? Especially with the new stuff out there now. And that goes for all the types of grass, even around the edges of the field. Make it fertilizable, make it useful. And we can go around and actually mow it up and go around with a small baler if you like. So you can see there, poof, gone. I didn't know this thing did this. Like, subconsciously I guess I forgot about the weed delete and stuff like that. So it's... that in itself will probably cut down on issues. So after this pass we'll look on GPS. Of course I'm not going to be able to see too much. Hopefully we get most of the field and cover it. See the fertilization going on. The weeder, other than doing this in game and deleting windrows, is useless in the game. I have never seen a purpose for it. I never will. We don't get weeds in the game. It's just a free fertilization. Really, that's what it boils down to. Okay, so do this. Another reason I'll put this on GPS is so we can get it all. Oh yeah, we don't have the HUD on. Haha. I wonder why it looks so bare. And away we go. Alright, so it's a nice sunny day on Cobra. Wow. Well, no. Open the door while driving. Great idea. A little bit of sun in. That's another reason why I love the Unimog. Actually, I'll just leave it on the ground. What line are we on? Yeah, it is this one. We almost did a complete skip, bro. I'll probably take this as the thumbnail, actually. Good old Veeding. Never seen one of these used in real life, not in around by me anyway. I don't know if it's really not used too much in the UK or whatever. Maybe it depends on what you're doing. Oh, I forgot about that camera. Oh no, I've already taken the thumbnail. Haha! Fool! Our GoPro. Yeah, see this in itself for a time lapse would be. Oh, really? I see the tines spinning, but they're not on the ground, I don't think. Yeah, this for itself in a time lapse would be amazing. No, I don't think you can zoom out. No. It's just like a boom camera. See everything working, mirror, all of that. Pretty cool, I like the camera view. In fact, it's on a crane on the back that's always there. Is by the by. So we're keeping this one, just watch everything work on by. Weeder's done. I don't think you need to switch the weeder on, do you? Fold weeder, no. Big, no. Okay. So all the controls you saw there were to do with the winch system and the crane and all of that. Which are always on the Unimog. This version of the Unimog I'm using. Sucks. It really does. Not particularly happy about that. You know what, I think we're going to miss... Oh, no, it'll cover it. Beautiful. I was going to say, I think we're going to miss this. But yeah, we are going to cover it. So yeah, as I say, Rainbow Dave told me about this little trick. 100% worth doing. Probably run this down to the cow yard. And we'll do the same down there. But we'll get the combine going first. Probably end up having to empty the trailer down there. That's the awesome thing with this thing, is slow. It's slow, jeez. It's fast. The opposite to slow. Oh. Need more coffee. Do you guys see that black line in the field there? I just paused quick out as my knuckles hitting the desk to get a photo. Let's kind of line that up so we can see it. Does anyone else experience this? Now I'm thinking everyone can see the black line that I'm referring to. It looks like a shadow issue right here, going across the map. Now I don't think it's this. Let's fast forward time quite considerably. Yep, it's a shadow issue. Huh. And we'll do that again, fast forward time. Yep, it's getting longer. So it is a shadow. What on earth would be causing that? Oh, bring that up to Bill, I think. A tree made? Interesting. Very interesting, actually. That's the end of that. Whoa. There is a tire right there. Alright, so that is this field we did. And we're off again. So we'll take a quick drive to the cow yard. Of course, the Unimog can go good liquor speed. Actually, we need to turn off the... I'll take a forward drive too, we don't need that. May help. Whoa! May help with fuel consumption. That being said, the steering would be nice. This thing's a little squatted down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes, we should have put a counterweight on. Being coil suspension, it probably can't really handle too much weight on the rear without a good amount of weight up front. I'll put beacon on. Indicator. In this thing I don't usually put the beacon on because it can go fast enough. I don't believe it needs a beacon. But hauling equipment on the back end like this, I'll quite happily put the beacon on. I said about the speed of this thing, but that being said, I have to be careful along these roads apparently. Easy. Now after doing these to these fields, we may run the forager for it. I just don't know what I'll use the grass for. I'm really enjoying using that thing right now. No, I'm not going to turn into one of those channels that always do silage all the time, because I can't stand that. I've never understood why so many people do silage all the time. It's good multiplayer activity, I understand that. But surely it gets tiresome. Gotta wonder. So tomorrow's video, although I'm probably going to take a quick break recording Farm Sim, will be on recording ATS next. Will probably be Get Off of the Wall. Will probably be Sandy Bay. Yes. Oh. We have some obstacles in the way. Do we have the trailer up here? No, we don't. Really? More poop. This field would be huge for forage. Take quite a while to do it too. Even to do this will take a while. So we may leave this for another day. This is something Courseplay could do, and I could bring up the tractor to pull those bales down. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll leave this here. We'll put all the canvas back up, just in case it rains. Looks like the forecast is saying some sleet by the looks of it. Leave that folded down, that should be okay. And we'll run away over here. So yeah, this is the vehicle I'm probably going to get rid of. I thought I'd use it a lot more than I have, and I haven't used it. We've even got potatoes in here full of pigs that I've not done yet. I do plan on getting the pigs, it's probably after. And then we'll just rent stuff when needs be. Cut down on vehicles. No, let's see. Where is it? There it is. Because I think we need to empty this. Not yet, apparently. I'll fire up Courseplay again, because we did have this on Courseplay. That much I do remember. That one. Always 3. Generate. Check that out, yep. And there's people outside laughing. You guys may be able to hear that. No. I forgot the spikes. I did that last time too, didn't I? I did that on Monday. Would have thought I'd have learnt, but nope. Unfold. And drive course. And away we go. So how much does this actually have in it? Not much at all. Perfect. So it may not need emptying. If I put back on glance, something else I was missing. Cow grass 17. We could actually do a bit of forage and put that in there too. But is it really worth it? Let's have a look at the animal specifications. So you could do with grass. So we could pick up grass and do that, but they won't require much. They could do with a bit of water. Productivity is up there, actually 99%, that's not bad at all. Manure, they've got a bit of that. Reproduction rate. Got 2 hours 55 minutes until a new animal. We bought 12 cows, so we've not had a new animal at all. Interesting, actually. Interesting. So we are coming up to the end of the video. I hope you have enjoyed. I am definitely looking forward to seeing if bringing down the rendering this at 30, recording at 30 has helped the dilemma. Like I say, guys, it's the map. It truly is. I don't experience any other issues with anything else, it seems like, FPS wise on the computer, so I don't know, kind of at a loss. You know how it goes, but it's something like, I don't want anyone's input on this. I'm figuring that out, and it's going to take a little while to figure it out. Especially doing a whole new game save. Quite possibly, we're going to lose all the hours on the vehicles, which I hate. That sucks. But hopefully we may be able to copy across our career file. I don't know if that will have any mysterious machines in there from previous game saves. I will take a look-see and we'll investigate. So I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know if you did enjoy the yard work and bit of weeding, bit of this, bit of that. very miscellaneous video. You got to do it at times, and it's something that I've neglected to do for a while. So until next time, guys, hope you have enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow for Sandy Bay. Later.